Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Corey from My Two Cents bringing you another unboxing, this time of an Apple Watch. This is a pretty cool little piece of technology. It's the 42mm black space gray. This is the stainless steel with the sapphire glass, the ceramic back, the link bracelet. Really, this is the nicest one you can get without it being gold. This thing costs $1,099, and that's pretty insane to me. I wanted to check it out and see if it's really kind of worth that money, what the experience is, and kind of go from there and give you guys a little bit of an overview and a review in the future once we get this thing undone. Let's just go ahead and pop the top off and take this thing out. Now, I got a little excited. I got this thing delivered to me at work, and I already went ahead and took it out and looked at it. So, but give you an idea of what comes in the box. You can see the watch is in here. It's in a nice felt covered box packaging. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's typical Apple stuff, all white that you'd see. This has that nice all-metal link bracelet. This is really probably the nicest bracelet on a smartwatch that I've seen. I mean, I have the Moto 360, and this bracelet is pretty stinking awesome. Let's take a look what's underneath the watch here real fast, and then we'll go back and take a look at it. So inside of it, we get a microfiber cloth and then a link fiber cloth, which is kind of cool. So when you take your links off, you have a place to store them. You get your Apple charger and this magnetic charger here. We'll go over this in a little bit more detail further in the video. We'll talk about how it works and really how magnetic it is in comparing to some other smartwatch charging as well. So here it is, the Apple Watch. This is a really nice all-black watch. The display looks pretty good. The startup on this watch takes forever, about a minute 30 seconds. I don't know if that's forever, but it seems like to me that takes forever. You'll see the startup logo. It'll stay here for a little while. I'm not going to show you the entire setup. We're going to skip out of it, but I will show you the setup of this watch as well, linking it to your smartphone. So you can see just tapping our fingers here, waiting. Definitely a longer startup than what you'd see on a Moto 360. So really, this thing is nice. It looks really, really good. I hadn't seen it in the stores, and this is the first time that I've seen the all-black version, and I'm really happy with the design of this watch. I think the link bracelet looks pretty awesome. See on the back here, it's got that butterfly clasp. You can see the heart rate sensor. The back of this watch is actually ceramic, and it's not plastic like you'd see on like a Motorola 360. So looking at the watch that's in the hand, and it's kind of going around, you can see that the link bracelet is pretty flexible. It doesn't mesh down like you'd see all the way to the back of the phone itself. Let's pop out the butterfly clasp. One thing that I really like about this is that the actual buttons meet up with the back of the band, so it's pretty seamless. Snap it back in, you can see that really it looks like it's not even there. It just fits back into the watch, which is really comfortable when you put it on, as well as really stylish when you wear it as well. So looking at the back, you can see that it has the 4 sensors for the heart rate sensor on the back. You have the digital crown and the button on this side as well. The digital crown actually rotates to zoom or adjust. And then it has a button inside of that so you can access Siri in the watch face. And the side button is to help you double click for Apple Pay or turn the watch on and off. Let's take a look at the charger. You have your typical dock wall charger here, USB on one side, and then the other side it has the little metal magnetic sensor. So looking at it, let's see how well this thing actually works. I just looked at the Huawei watch, and I was not really happy with the actual charging method they're using. It's got some pins. This is a wireless charging solution, so putting it on, it snaps right on the back, and you see the watch already started to power on, so it has that power onto it already. It's pretty strong, actually, the way that it fits in, so you can really just set it on there, and it should snap right on. You shouldn't have to worry about it falling off. I haven't had any issues so far with getting it to snap right on the back, but in a further update I'll give you guys an idea of how well it does charge and some possible dock solutions for it as well. We'll take a look at some of the docks from Amazon or some other places that might be a good solution for this. But pretty happy with the way that this charges. Kind of a neat little feature as well. Let's take a look at removing links. So you can see right here on this metal link band it has this button. What you need to do is depress this button, and then the link will actually let go and kind of pop right out. So we're just going to wiggle it a little bit. You can see that it'll go ahead and remove. It has 2 wings on the side that clip into the actual watch band itself. These little wings will actually depress when the button's pushed in. pretty cool little watch feature. I haven't seen a band like this before. It does make removing links really, really easy. You don't have to have a link removing pin set, which is kind of nice. And then the same thing goes for the back of the watch as well. So let's go ahead and pull a link off. Now before you ever try to remove the watch band, you're going to want to undo it so you can actually slide the watch band off. And then we're going to depress this little button here and then slide the watch band out. So really it makes changing these watch bands a snap. Super, super simple. The only thing that means is proprietary. You can only get specific watch bands for the watch. There is a watch band holder thing that I'll show you as well in a future update. So looking on the wrist, I'm pretty happy with the size of this watch. It looks really well. It doesn't have a ton of glare, and you can see that it fits your wrist really well. It does have pretty small links, so you can adjust the size pretty well. You don't have to stress about the band being too big. Comparing it to another smartwatch, the Moto 360, you can see it's a little bit smaller in height, and it's a little bit smaller on the wrist as well. I love this Moto 360, but you know, I'm gonna give this Apple Watch a go and go Apple for 30 days, and then I'll come back and give you guys a real review of my thoughts on this. But I'll also be reviewing the iPhone 6s, 6s Plus on my further update as well. Now, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments. If you want to see future reviews, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.